Mabuhay! Kumusta? Welcome to Learning with Albine. And to all my audience, magandang gabi once again. Welcome to Learning with Albine. I am your guru, Albine. I help people learn Tagalog. Do you wish to learn Tagalog? Come, join me. Join the community of Porenoys and Porenays. And what is a Porenoy or a Porenay? Those are people like you practicing Tagalog. What's a Porenoy or a Porenay? Those are people like you, a foreigner, but not really a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, it's holiday in the Philippines these days. Specifically, it's a Holy Week, and it's morning time out there in Asia. It's what we call Black Saturday, right? Or I would say a day before Easter Sunday. That's the best thing to remember. Easter Sunday weekend today. Kumusta po kayo dyan sa Pilipinas? Mainit? Masaya? Maaliwalas? What does it mean in English? It's hot or maybe warm to make it nice. Warm. And what else did I say? Happy. And what is maaliwalas in English? Maaliwalas. Pleasant, I think. Okay. In this channel, welcome. All my tutorials are suited to both beginners and intermediate in Tagalog. Is it your first time in this channel? If it is your first time in this channel and you wish to see more of Tagalog language tutorials or general Tagalog practice episodes, consider subscribing to my channel. And also, if you are subscribed already, hit the bell notification button so that you won't miss any of the future new episodes. Okay, today it's our Tagalog conversation. This consists of 4 parts. First, we have vocabulary building, and then second part would be dramatization. Third part, Tagalog to English translation, and of course, a short quiz. Okay, something to look forward to. Are you ready? Let's begin. Let's proceed with the vocabulary building. This is very important, and this is your first step to learn Tagalog or to recall or to practice your Tagalog. Vocabulario in Tagalog means, or in English is vocabulary, of course. Sounds familiar? Why not? Okay, first word we have maaga. Maaga is an adjective and it means early. Totoo. Remember these words? Totoo. Another adjective. It means true. Next word. Usapan. Repeat after me. I hope you are repeating the words after me. After I say it. Usapan. Usapan is a noun. It means conversation. Next. Magkano. Magkano means how much. By the way, if you speaking of magkano, I have a very old video that was out there already, old live episode. I tackled how to use magkano in your conversation. Next, mura. Mura means cheap and another adjective. Next, wala. Wala means nothing or it is non-existent. Let me check my screen. Yeah, I think that I'm on the right frame, on the right presentation, and the right screen, right? Wala means nothing, and also you can say non-existent. Wala. And of course, let's move on to some pandiwa. Pandiwa in Tagalog, in English means verbs. Pandiwa. Oh, take note, pandiwa is the verb and then mga is a plural marker. Mga pandiwa, in other words, verbs. First word, hi Kelly, magandang gabi sa'yo. I'm glad you are here. Oo, hindi ka late, Kelly, kasi simula lang natin. Vocabulary building, recall. Kita means see or meet or gain. Kita. Kita is a root word, okay? And of course, we can convert or we can convert or we can transform the word using prefix into nagkita. We have a new word out of kita, nagkita. It has become a verb and it's a past tense and it's an actor-focused verb. It means met up with past tense. Okay? Next, sorpresa. Sounds familiar? Sorpresa means surprise. Bruce, remember the word sorpresa and repeat after me. Sorpresa. Okay. And okay, let's use sorpresa in a verb. Let's turn it into a verb. You apply the prefix na sorpresa, but it's a past tense and also an actor focused. It means unexpectedly surprised. Unexpectedly surprised. Okay, I'm delivering you vocabulary because these words would be appearing in our dramatization tonight. Yes, and all, of course our English to Tagalog translation of sentences as we proceed or progress with this presentation. Next, gamit is another root word which means tool or use. And a verb, gamitin, it means we applied the in suffix. Speaking of prefixes and suffixes, you may check our playlist I have prepared for you. Somewhere, or the title is somewhere around Tagalog root words, affixes, and simple sentence construction. We have one playlist that is already composed of lots and lots of grammar tutorials. Okay, gamitin is an infinitive verb and it's a subject focused verb. It means to use. One variant of the verb is gagamitin. Yes, out of the infinitive in verb, gagamitin is a future tense and it means will use. You will use. Next root word we have rent. Upa. Upa. Yes, recall these are all terms that are that Kelly is very, very familiar already. But Bruce, this is for you. Upa. Upa means rent. Who else are here? If you are still very quiet, feel free to comment down below. Let me know that you are here with me so that I am even more inspired. Of course, Kelly and Bruce are both giving me inspiration every week while we are here live. And upahan. Upahan is an infinitive form of the verb. It's a subject focus and it means to rent. Okay, recall again, infinitive verb means no aspect of time and also it doesn't matter who performed the action. Infinitive. Right? Yeah, I think that's how it is with infinitive. No aspect of time or also no it doesn't matter about the place. I think no aspect of time, no aspect of person, no aspect of place with when you mean infinitive form of the verb or base form of the verb. Now we apply prefix. Now this time is prefix ma and also suffix an. Maupahan. It has turned into another infinitive verb and it means possibility to rent. Possibility to rent. Yeah, if you're familiar with ma group of verbs, Ma means possibility to, there's a chance to, right? There is a tendency to. Maupahan. Okay, let's proceed. What's next? Yeah, and let me give you the title of our, actually this is already season 4 or volume 4 of our Tagalog conversation. Another one playlist, new playlist for you. Kindly look up Tagalog conversation volume 4, just an ordinary life of this half Pinoy, half Pinoy. And let me bring you a dramatization this time. When I mean dramatization, you would not be seeing any letters. Okay, so it's just me speaking or trying to put myself into characters, right? Let me bring you my whole face for our dramatization for tonight. Totoo bang mauupahan ko ang motorsiklo mo? Oo naman, Mars. Ganoon ang naging usapan natin sa SMS chat. I'm sorry. Ganon ang naging usapan natin sa SMS chat. Magkano ang upa kada isang araw? 450 pesos lang. Mura naman pala. Sige, akin muna ang motorsiklo mo hanggang Martes. Bale, 5 araw ko siyang gagamitin. Walang problema, Mars. O, kunin mo itong susi at saka itong helmet. Okay, there you go. That is our dramatization for tonight. And let's proceed with presenting you our story. And this is what I would like to bring you today. Let me give you the characters of our story. Okay, first we have Mars. Si Mars ay isang half-Pinoy, pansamantalang naninirahan sa Pilipinas. In English, it means Bruce. Mars is a half-Pinoy temporarily living in the Philippines. Pansamantala, temporarily naninirahan, living or residing. Let's proceed. Si Camille, second character. Si Camille ay isang dalaga, nagtatrabaho sa isang call center sa Mandaluyong City. Dalaga means unmarried woman or unmarried young woman, okay? Or anybody who is unmarried, but female. Nagtatrabaho, working. Okay, so it's a Taglish, isang call center. Okay, sa isang call center means in or working at a call center. Okay, sa Mandaluyong City. Next, ang nakaraan. Okay, ang nakaraan, it means, let me bring this to you. Nagkita sina Mars at Camille sa isang coffee shop. Na sorpresa si Camille sa mas maagang pagdating ni Mars kaysa sa kanya. Okay, vocabulary, nagkita means met up. Yeah, past tense. And then, nasorpresa, recall, it means unexpectedly surprised, right? And then, maaga means very early or early, somewhat early, maaga. Or mas, earlier, mas. With the use of mas, it means like the way English use er when it is an adjective in a comparative form of the adjective. Mas maaga, it means earlier than. Pagdating means arrival of Mars kaysa Kaisa means than. The kaisa here means than. Okay. Nagkita sina Mars at Camille. It means Mars and Camille met up with each other at a coffee shop. Isa a coffee shop. Na-surpresa si Camille. It means Camille was surprised. And then when we say sa here, so in English we say surprise of. I'm not sure with my preposition, so bear with me. Then in English, I don't know if I'm not sure whether it's off. All right. Then Camille was surprised of Mars arriving or have arrived earlier than Kaisa, than. Kanya is her. Yeah, simple Tagalog sentence construction for you. Okay, but it looks like not really simple here. Now, and we're speaking of ang nakaraan means previously. It means that I would like to refer to you if you missed this episode, although it was kind of messy in terms of technical terms, but it's still enjoyable and you will learn something. Refer to this episode, the previous sequel of this episode, and it's right there on the playlist, by the way. Next, and of course, before I proceed, please like this video, hit the like button so that you help me with the algorithm, right? And so that my other videos would be recommended to you, okay? Later, when you are on YouTube, right? And also tell your friends and family that we are learning, studying, practicing Tagalog. Thank you so much. And another invitation, we are doing group coaching. Come join us, group coaching every Saturday. So if Saturday in your time later in the Philippines or Asia, 10 p.m. Here in the US, of course, it's morning time, Saturday, session 1. And another session 2 at 4:10 p.m. For more details, kindly visit our website, aralinworld.com. Thank you. Let's proceed. Let's move on. Okay, so our specific story for today, it says, uupa ng motorsiklo. Uupa ng motorsiklo. Of course, in English means will rent a motorcycle. Okay, right? Will rent. I don't know if it's a good sentence in English. Will rent a motorcycle. Okay, next. Okay, this is our conversation, and I like to find out how many are watching. Oh, okay, I hope that it's not just Kelly and Bruce tonight. Come join us. Comment down below if you have some questions or simple sentence that you want to share with us. Comment down below, please, and let me help you with your Tagalog. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's all right. That's why I'm here. I would like to look for your mistakes. So we have things to talk about. Okay? Now, let me present to you. Totoo bang mauupahan ko ang motorsiklo mo? Again, repeat after me. Totoo bang mauupahan ko ang motorsiklo mo? What does it mean in English? Okay, by the way, let me tell you. Totoo means true. Mauupahan, to be able to rent. Ko is mauupahan ko. I will be able to rent. Ang motorsiklo, so the motorcycle. Mo means you. Motorsiklo mo means your motorcycle. Let me get to our chat. Okay. Yes, there you are, Kelly. Yes. Totoo bang mauupahan ko ang motorsiklo mo? Kelly, what is the subject in this sentence? Ano ang subject dito? Yes, we are learning grammar here. So, subject of the sentence, part of the sentence is the thing that you are talking about, right? So, usually, the subject of the sentence is after the particle or marker ang motorsiklo mo, your motorcycle. So ang motorsiklo mo is the subject of the sentence here. Okay, subject. And then totoo bang mauupahan ko, it means this is the predicate of the sentence. Yeah, next. Well, how do you want to say that in English? Okay. So, it means, is it true? Totoo ba? Totoo ba? Is it true that I'll be able to rent? Mauupahan ko. I'll be able to rent motorsiklo mo, your motorcycle. Okay, no question. Let's proceed. Motorsiklo. Easy to remember. Motorsiklo. Yes, you are right. You are answering my question. What is the subject of the sentence here? Good. Okay, next. Now, this is what Camille said. Oo naman, Mars. Okay? Sounds like Mars is Kumare, right? Hindi ba? So, Kumare, but in this case, Mars is the name of our character in this story. Mars. Oo naman, Mars. Ganon ang naging usapan natin sa SMS chat. Okay, SMS is such like when I mean text, hindi ba? So text through your cell phone, right? SMS. Okay, next. Oo naman, Mars, ganon ang naging usapan natin sa SMS chat. Ganoon, or you would say as fast. Speak Tagalog faster. Like a natural speaker, you would say ganon. Ganon ang naging usapan natin sa SMS chat. Okay, this ganon is always you would always hear this among native speakers. Like sometimes they say ganon ba? It means really ganon ba? Okay, I can't really rent your motorcycle. Sa English, I can really rent your motorcycle. Is it true? I can really rent your motorcycle. Mauupahan ko. Okay. Yeah. Next. Then in English, certainly Mars. That's what we've talked about through SMS chat. Oo naman is the same as they say certainly or yes. Yes, to be sure, something like that. Or, yeah, yes, indeed, totoo naman. Yeah. Okay, next. Oh, let me get to you. Ganoon. Ganon means that's what, the way you say that's what, or that, ganon, that. And then, naging means, it says that the verb is a past tense, naging. And then usapan is a noun here. Naging usapan. So it means somewhat the phrase naging usapan has become a verb. So verb and noun combination. Naging usapan. Of course, natin is the plural. So the actor of the usapan, the people involved in that usapan is the plural natin. So it means it's Camille and Mars. Okay. Sa through SMS chat. Okay. Next. Okay. Next line. Magkano ang upa kada isang araw? Again, repeat after me. Magkano ang upa kada isang araw? Or if you want to hear it faster, magkano ang upa kada isang araw? Again, faster. Magkano ang upa kada isang araw? Okay. But if you want to speak slowly, magkano ang upa kada isang araw? Okay. Magkano means how much, upa means rent, kada means every or per day, or each, kada. A day, isang araw, a day. In English, how much is the fee per day? So fee also, upa or rent, fee, right? Bayad, fee, okay. Next, 450 pesos lang. 450 pesos lang. So you can speak Taglish. Filipinos or native or locals will be able to understand you when you say 450 pesos lang. But of course also, be careful when you speak English in the Philippines, because the accent, your country's accent or region's accent could be difficult for locals to understand you, right? So then, and also the other way around, the way Filipinos speak English, you would never know if it's English phrases, because their accents are different from what you know, right? Like for example, Filipinos will say for 50 pesos lang. For 50 pesos lang. For 50 pesos lang. Okay. Yeah. But of course, if you are speaking English with numbers, you can speak it slowly, right? 450 pesos lang. Or if you want to say it in Tagalog, you can say it 450. 450 piso. 450 piso. That is how you would like to say that in English. Or also, it's easier to say when the number is like 500, for example. 500. It's easy to say 500 piso lang. 500 piso lang. Okay? And also easy to say 400, right? 400 piso lang. Yes, Bruce is saying fill it up. Bruce, I'm sorry, but you would be spoiler alert. No spoiler alert, because I'm thinking of one episode for this. Fill it up. Okay, I will do that later. One episode for that, right? Fill it up. Right. Next. Okay. Our audience will have something to look forward to when we say fill it up in the Philippines. Okay, next. This easy to say in English, 450 pesos only. 450 pesos lang. Okay, next. Mura naman pala. Mura naman pala. Sige, akin muna ang motorsiklo mo hanggang Martes. Bale, 5 araw ko siyang gagamitin. Again, repeat after me. Mura naman pala. Sige, akin muna ang motorsiklo mo hanggang Martes. Bale, 5 araw ko siyang gagamitin. Again, now, mura means cheap. Naman, of course, this is just a particle. It's just it used to add emotion or intensity or emphasis, right? Or in this case, mura naman pala, it's just earlier I think that it's expensive. Mura, because mura means cheap. And then earlier I thought it's expensive. I thought that it's not affordable. It's not affordable. Now I heard the figure, mura naman pala. Oh, it's cheaper than I thought. It means mura naman pala. It's cheaper than I thought. Mura naman pala. Sige, sige means this is the English. Oh, that cheap? No, or it means what did I say earlier? I forgot. So, it's cheaper than I thought. Right? So, mura naman pala. It's cheaper than I thought. And then, sige, sometimes you say, well, and then, akin muna. Akin muna means, that is not how you say it in English, right? It means, maybe when you say, for the meantime, akin muna. Your motorcycle is mine for the meantime, because mine means akin, and then of course motorsiklo mo, your motorcycle. Akin muna ang motorsiklo mo. Your motorcycle is mine, and then For the meantime means muna. And then until, when Filipinos say hanggang, until, and then Martes for Tuesday. Okay? And then like learning days of the week in Tagalog, if you want to recall or remember: Lunes, Martes, Miércoles, Huwebes, Viernes, Sabado, Linggo, and then back to Lunes. So that means I enumerated all the days of the week. In Tagalog, it starts from Monday. Monday is Lunes. Okay? Martes, bale, 5 araw. Bale, I think it's like, when you say it's like, maybe, something, somewhere around that emotion that you say in English. But of course, in Tagalog, you would always hear this word, bale. Bale, and then something like there's a pause, right? And then so the speaker is something like thinking what to say next. Bale. That's just one meaning of bale. There are other instances or context behind when people say bale in Tagalog. Bale, 5 araw ko siyang gagamitin. 5 araw means 5 days. Siya is mean when you say it, because a pronoun, right, referring to something. But of course, it's always common these days in Filipino, among Filipinos, natives always use the pronoun siya. Siya means he or she, right? In English, the pronoun is he or she, but in Filipino, siya is the pronoun. And there is no gender with siya. But because they are speaking, Mars is talking about motorcycle, and so that siya refers to motorcycle. So motorcycle has become like person pronoun here. But that's what I like to say. Sometimes you hear people siya they don't refer to a person. Sometimes they refer to an object or a thing, or sometimes animal, something that is not a person, of course. Right? I hope you know what I mean when I explain that. When you hear the people use the word siya, or siya, siyang gagamitin. Okay, let's proceed with the next what's line. Right? Line. Okay, this is Camille. She said, sabi ni Camille, walang problema, Mars. Walang problema, Mars. O kunin mo itong susi at saka itong helmet. Okay? Again, repeat after me. Walang problema, Mars. O kunin mo itong susi at saka itong helmet. Okay? That is how most likely you will say it. Walang problema, Mars. O sige, no. O kunin mo itong susi at saka itong helmet. Okay? So, in English, no problem, Mars. Here, take this key and also this helmet. Walang problema, no problem, and then mention the name. And then it means here it is, right? O, and then kunin mo. Kunin mo means you, mo for you. You take, kunin mo. And then ito means this. Itong susi, this key. And then of course, at saka. At saka, most of the time are always sometimes go together. At means and then saka, it means why do we want to use the word saka? It means something like something more at saka. Yes. And something more at saka. Itong helmet. This helmet. And also this helmet. Yay! No question. I hope that you are increasing your vocabulary and understanding sentence construction while following this conversation. And don't go yet. We have, of course, this scene or this story is what we call itutuloy, which means to be continued, because there will be more sample conversations for you. Don't go yet. We are about to start our next segment, which is pagsusulit. Pagsusulit means short quiz or examination. Test. Kelly, be ready with your test, right? And Bruce, pagsusulit, you will be able to answer the questions, right? We have 3, okay? First question, are you ready? And number 1, sino ang umupa ng motorsiklo? Again. Sino ang umupa ng motorsiklo? So that means I'm testing your listening comprehension or reading comprehension. Next question. Ilang araw gagamitin ang motorsiklo? Hello audience, and also if you are watching this video, this episode on recorded replay, okay, you are not exempted to take the quiz. Go take the quiz. Comment down below your answers, right? Sino ang umupa ng motorsiklo? I don't need to say that in English. I leave it all to you, because it means you are upper beginner in Tagalog when you are able to understand this. Ilang araw gagamitin ang motorsiklo? And also, last question, ano-ano ang mga ibinigay ni Camille kay Mars? Ano-ano ang mga ibinigay ni Camille kay Mars? When people are speaking fast in Tagalog, sometimes the pronunciation of u versus o, sometimes you would hear it the same. Sometimes people will say ano-ano, right? So the u and o somewhat in the same pronunciation, because they tend to speak faster. Okay, and comment down below your answers. Okay, and of course, isulat ang sagot. And let me remind you that these presentations like this would be downloadable via Patreon page, right? And you will be able to have this copy just like a worksheet. You would be able to write your answers in blank, right? Si blank ang umuupa ng motorsiklo. And number 2, for your answer, blank, and then that means the word and then followed by suffix ng, the word followed by suffix ng. Araw gagamitin ang motorsiklo. And then ibinigay ni Camille ang blank at blank kay Mars. So write down your answers here when you if you want to practice this later also, right? And then next here, yes, hooray to our fellow Tagalog student. Hooray. Thank you so much, because Annalise, yes, it's her, Annalise Van Dodecom. Hello if you are here and if you are watching. Maraming salamat and hooray to you. Okay, and we celebrate you. We appreciate you because you were our sponsor, right? You became our sponsor through Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee. Yes. Maraming salamat po. It means a lot to me. And yes, and if you are not analyst and you appreciate what I'm doing, or you wish to support me or us, support us, find the link in the description below. Find the keyword buy me a coffee. Yes, be like analyst, so that we will celebrate you also. Yay. and also be my patron on Patreon, so you would be able to download PDF copy of this tutorial. Here's the link. Remember, patreon.com/aralinworld. Okay, next. And of course, another reminder, we are on podcast episode for more Tagalog practice. This Tagalog practice not on YouTube. It's on. Another kind of Tagalog practice, recorded group coaching for you. Listen to Tagalog with Albine podcast, right? Don't forget, download these apps. It could be Spotify or Apple Podcasts or Google Podcasts and others, and look up Tagalog with Albine. Okay, what's next? Of course, and how many are watching? Let me check how many are watching, so that how to do that here. Yeah, I don't know, 2 people and 2 likes already. Maraming salamat. And let's wrap up. To wrap up this episode, you've been given a good Tagalog conversation about renting a motorcycle. Yes, this is about renting a motorcycle. And also, you've learned some Tagalog words and phrases to use when renting a motorcycle. Also, this episode or this tutorial is essential in your general Tagalog practice. Yay! Okay, comment. Let me see some comment. No comment. And thank you so much. It's what I like to say. I've got to end this episode, and I will see you on other platforms. Remember, we are on Facebook, our Facebook group, Tagalog with Albine. And yes, subscribe once again if you are not subscribed yet and you are still here. Salamat po. Okay, I'm got to go, and I appreciate you. And what else? No question. And if ever I didn't catch your question, I will be able to reply to your to this comment section. Okay, and then I'm sending love, healing, light, protection your way. Mag-ingat, mabuhay, magkita tayong muli.